Hello, this is question 1 on the Specimen 2018. It's an statistics 1 question and it's about correlation and regression. And I'm going to show you how you can get full marks on this question. So you have percentage oil, content P, and the weight W of each of 10 randomly selected sunflower seeds were recorded. And this is a summary of the data. The first thing they ask is SWW and SWP. Remember these summary statistics formulas, they are in the formula booklet. So if you go to statistics 1, you will find all these formulas here. So you have the summary statistics, you have the product moment correlation coefficient, and the regression coefficients for the line of regression, right? So we are going to use that today. So if I want to use SWW, so for A, I'm going to find SWW. I have sum of, or summation of W squared minus summation of W all squared divided by N. So I'm just using the formula. So sum of W squared is here, is this value here is given. So 41252 minus sum of W is again given 640, but I have to square it, and I have 10 seeds. They say this is the data for 10 seeds, so that means that N is 10. When I do that with the calculator, I'll get 292. This is the first value, and you have 2 marks. 1 mark for the correct value. I'm substituting the correct value, so not for the correct value, sorry, for the method, for knowing that there are these formulas and they are available in the booklet, and the other formula, the other mark for the answer, for a correct answer. And then we are going to find the second one that they ask, which is SWP. And for that, I need the summation of W times the summation of P minus summation of, is the summation of WP, all multiplied together, minus summation of W, summation of P, divided by N. Summation of WP is this super big number here, is given, is 27,557.8 minus sum of W 640, sum of P 431, all divided by 10. And this is going to be minus 26.2. And this is the third mark. So they don't give you another mark for knowing the formula or for knowing that you have a formula, just for the final answer. Yeah, so these are the 3 marks for A. 1 for knowing how to use the formulas, and the other 2 for the 2 answers that they are asking. Then B, calculate the product moment correlation coefficient between P and W. Again, it's a formula that is in the formula booklet. It's this one. We are not going to use this thing. We are going to use just this one. So our product moment correlation coefficient is going to be SWP divided by root of SWW SPP. We have found 2 of them, and the other one is given. So SWP is minus 26.2. We found it, and hopefully well, correct, because if not, this one will be wrong. SWW, again, we found it, and SWPP is given, is this value here, so 2.72. 2.72. We do this with the calculator, and then we have 0 minus 0.9297. And you have 2 marks for this question. 1 is again for the correct method, so for using the formula and substituting well, and the other one is for the final answer. Yeah, so 2 marks here. Then C, give an interpretation of your product moment correlation coefficient. They are not asking us what type of correlation we have. So you see I have a negative and very close to 1 value. So that means I have a strong negative correlation, but they are not asking us that. And that's important that you answer properly. So give an interpretation means give an interpretation of that negative correlation in the context of the question. So it means that you have to use what the letters mean. So it's just using what the letters means. That means that when W, which is the independent, increases, P decreases, or that the more weight the seed has, the less percentage in oil it has. Yeah, so that's what you have to explain. The greater the weight, or the higher the weight of the seed, which is W, the smaller the content in oil. So use the context, the smaller the content in oil, which is the P, or percentage, right? So don't say it's just negative or strong negative or something like that. Use the context of the question. What else? For D, the equation of the regression line of P on W is given by this form. So that means that our independent variable, our x is W, and our dependent variable, the y, is P. And you have to have this clear, because otherwise you can use the formulas in a wrong way. So they are asking us find the equation of the regression line of P on W. So to find the equation, again, I'm going to use the formula booklet to find B and A. So these two constants, A and B. Remember, we have to start first with B, because A depends on B. So B, from the formula booklet, again, B is here, is S xy divided by S xx. That's what you need to know what x and y are. So in this question, I have SWP divided by SWW, and they are all values that I have. So SWP is minus 26.2, and SWW is 292, and this is minus 0.0897. This is B, and I get already 2 marks here. One for the correct method, the correct formula. So go to the booklet and just write the formula and substitute, and then the other one for the correct answer. When I have B, I can find A with this formula. So A is the mean of y minus B mean of x. So I have that A is going to be mean of P in this case, because it's our y, minus B mean of x, which is W in this case. Mean of P is the sum of P divided by N. So 431 divided by 10, 431 divided by 10, minus B, we just found it, B is minus 0.8, one zero more, 0.897, and then times by sum of W, which is 640 divided by 10, 640 divided by 10, and this is going to be 48.842. So we have what value of A, value of y, B. The mark you are getting here is for this answer, for this value of A. No, for this value of A, no, sorry, for the correct method. So you are getting the mark for using the correct method and substituting it well. And now the final mark is for writing the line of regression. So when we have A and B, our line of regression is going to be this one. So P, which is our independent variable, is going to be A 48.84, it was 84, minus 0.0897 W. And this is the line of regression. And this is the next mark that you get, because that's what they are asking in the question. Yeah. One more, which is E. In the last one, they say, hence estimate the percentage oil content of a sunflower seed which weighs 60 milligrams, and it's 2 marks. So what we are going to do is to use the line that we just found, and now weight, the W is 60 milligrams, and we are just going to find the percentage. So for E, we are just substituting. So the percentage is going to be 48.84 minus 0.0897 times W was 60 milligrams. Be careful, because the mistake that you can make is that they give you this in different units or something like that. So always check that your W is in milligrams and they give you milligrams, just in case you have to change something. Times by 60, which is 43.4 percentage. And this is our answer. And the 2 marks that you have here, one is for the method, so for each substituting your value in the regression line, and the other is for the final answer. Yeah, so 2 marks for this part of the question. 1, 2, 3, 4 marks for question D. Question C is 1 mark, 2 marks for question B, and 3 marks for question A. So lots of marks here. Yeah, and this is all with this question. Hello, if you like the video, I have a free last-minute revision course the week before your exams. The link is in the description below. I'm working with international levels for Edexcel, but if you are an UK student, you will find this very helpful as well, because the questions are identical, you just have less topics. I have other courses through the year. They are all in my website, and the link is as well in the description below. I would love to help you.